congratulations to both teams on getting to the grand final, and also to the officiating field umpires. It's a special day for everyone to be here, and it's part of the pathway for the umpires as well to be recognised as receiving a grand final. I'm sure we're looking forward to some great footy on display, like the past game that we just experienced. So I wish you both good luck and hope we have a cracking game. So now it's pass over to the officiating umpires to do the inspections and address the teams. Thank you and good luck to both teams.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 2022 Year 10 Red Division Final, Caversham versus South Perth football team.
Do I still need to use this microphone? I don't need that one. How do I turn this one on? It's on? Alright, easy.
Two fierce rivals playing today. Always tight game between these two, but Caversham have generally got the better of South Perth in the battles.
Yeah, South Perth took them down by about 60 earlier in the year, but since then Caversham been all over them. They see now ready for bounce down. Eddie Nyamunga, league best and fairest in the ruck here. Ned Rager, Ace Waring, filling out the middle. Riley Longson in the close wing.
If you look over onto the half-forward line, you might see Blake Kelly, state player.
Yeah, state 15's representative.
Here we go.
Ace Waring now in the ruck.
Good
Gets
tap.
the better of South Perth. Goes forward. Hits the deck. South Perth now got some room to work with. 14, running down. It's on the boot. Looks for a mark. It's dropped. It hits the deck. All South Perth right now. It's up. It's it forward now. Over the top. Can they find the boundary line? Puts it on the boot. Trying to rebound it outside 50. There's a good tackle there from South Perth. There'll be a bowl up. 25 out from goal. South Perth goes up alone. Caversham get the better of it. Look for a clearance now. Drops the ball on the ground in dispute. Kicks it around the corner. Not 15. Go into the umpire's hands once again for a bowl up. Gets it over the top now. South Perth looking to hit the scoreboard here. Sloppy footy so far. Another bowl up into the umpire's hands. It's third within the minute. From the boot, South Perth got numbers flooding back. Clean pick up around the corner. Smothered. Is that Dale? Handballs it off. Another tackle laid by South Perth. Good pressure inside 50. Puts it on the boot. And that's a goal. South Perth hit the scoreboard first. Oh, it's hit the post. It's hit the post.
Lucky there for Caversham Suns.
Yeah, Caversham need a reset now. Find an option.
Dale Sutherland.
Ned Rager. Goes to Ned. Over the top, and that's going to hit the boundary line. It's going to be South Perth's free kick here. South Perth looking to hit the scoreboard here after that point.
We've got Oliver Cunningham taking the kick right now.
Penetrating kick inside 50.
Takes a long shot.
Middleton flies. Doesn't quite get onto it. Puts it on the boot over the top. Let's get punched over the line for a point. Caversham need to get it out of the 50 here.
South Perth dominating at the moment. It's good start to the footy game here. Pretty close.
17 minutes remaining here in the first. Caversham yet to have a look at goal. It's been flooded inside. South Perth's 50. Desi Williams going for the ball over the back. Then Middleton goes for the chip. That's going to hit Kelly. Not quite. Kelly gets him a bit high there, and that's a free kick, Blake Kelly. Blake Kelly looks at the switch there to Ned Rager. Rager, a bit of a flower pot drop there. Luke Cottalessa now. Got the footy, finds time and space, handballs it over to Longson. Longson looks back for Kelly over the top. Not quite. South Perth ball on the handball. It's on there. Not quite. Kelly out the back, looking for Williams. Williams takes him out. Kelly runs into an open goal. And that's a goal. That's the first goal of the game. Blake Kelly.
That's where Caversham may usually get a goal in that situation. Many players
had
flooding.
runners back. Yeah, 2 points to goal.
And Blake Kelly always dangerous in the forward line. Might usually always kick a goal running into the 50.
Yeah, it was good running by Riley Longson there too, and Ned Rager sticking out wide there.
Not quite. Ball up here. Tap one by South Perth.
South Perth's ball. Hits the deck once again. Nyamunga, league best and fairest, puts it on the boot, clears it forward. Looks for Williams. Williams is going to take a chest mark. Looking back now. Desi puts it back. Finds Luke Cottalessa. What can he do here? Pushes him off, and that's a mark, Luke Cottalessa. He's going to go back here.
Someone you want taking the shot for goal. Who always...
To make it 2 goals to nothing. 2 goals to 2 points. South Perth were good early, but Caversham seem to just getting the better of them recently.
Didn't take long for Caversham to start finding their groove.
Still 15 minutes to go here in the first. Cottalessa steadies now. Oh, that's a goal. That's a goal. Caversham kicked their second. Luke Cottalessa. South Perth need a response here. Some quick goals there by Caversham out the back. Set up by Desi Williams there beautifully with a chest mark here on the close wing. Ace Swearing now in the ruck. Goes up. Taps it forward. Ned Rager gets onto it. Knocks it on. Kells it at the feet. Gives it back to Rager. Over the top to Kelly. Back to Ned. Ned's going to steady. Can't quite find an option there. Hits the boundary line. That's South Perth's free kick. I don't know. Yeah, a bit later. South Perth find a mark in number 4.
Bree Doyle.
Breen Doyle. Over the top. Ace Waring got numbers back. Good little soccer on there. Trying to find Nyamunga. There's Chaz there. Finds the kick in Cotalesa. Looks back. Desi Williams on here. Desi Williams looking for a lead. Creates space. He's going to take a mark. Not a good spot, but on the flank.
Could be a good spot for Desi Williams. You
About
never
40
know.
out. The Magic
Possibly.
Man. Finds an option. Who's that?
Blake Kelly.
Blake Kelly going to take a nice overhead mark here. Go back to try and make it 3 goals, nothing.
So while he's having that shot on goal, and Blake probably won't miss this, why aren't you playing, Cade?
Well, last week at the try, mate, preparation for Inters, hurt my hamstring, and physio ruled me out playing the grand final, so had a pretty injury-ridden footy season.
Have you?
Yeah, stress fracture early on too. Only got 8 games in this year, between first 18 and this.
And so Happy Feet, who's next year, does Happy Feet play in the team as well?
No, I actually retired this season.
He hung up the boots to focus on Guildford football.
16.
Happy Feet was probably one of my best 10s that I had all year. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Could have well done. Until
Well,
I did my ACL.
I wasn't allowed to have Blake Kelly. I wasn't allowed to have Riley Longson. I wasn't allowed to have Ned Schneider. I had Dale Sutherland for 1 game. Who else did we lose? So you put those 6 guys back into our 10s. We're a quality team.
Finds a mark there in Peacock. Peacock over the
Longson,
top. Longson intercepts it.
Number 8, strong player for South Perth. Always a bit of trouble.
Kelly
on the
finds
wing.
some space here. Goes back to Ned. Ned 50 out.
He's going to
He's
take a
steady
shot.
up and take a shot. And that's straight through the middle. That's another goal for Caversham.
That's
they're
where
making a-
Caversham can be dangerous. A lot of strong players that come back from the PSA for finals.
Making a big impact here, Caversham. Sending a message early here to South Perth.
Dale's out there as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Dale,
Dale Sutherland,
Yeah.
strong backman, Perth Demons.
number 15.
How long do you reckon will go before Ned starts spraying up the opposition?
Oh, not long.
Ned's pulled his head in this year.
What?
Ned's pulled his
Nah,
head in
no
this year.
chance. No chance.
Number 8, out the back again. Straight
South
to
Perth find a clearance.
He would have been
Goes in, Middleton
chirping.
right there. Gets pushed out.
Dale Sutherland out the back, rushes it
Rushes
through.
it over.
Now they have time to set up.
You don't really have a lot of weight in the back line with Liam and Subbo down there, do you?
Oh, they hold it down pretty well, though. Best back line in the competition.
You know, if you have a better midfield, it doesn't go down there.
Ball to South Perth.
Out the back.
Liam Middleton,
Finds Middleton.
spins.
Around, handballs it over. A
He's-
rush kick from South Perth will find the boundary line there, and that'll be the Caversham free kick here.
Hunter's free kick.
And I've got to say, he's the better Middleton, just quietly.
Yeah, just quietly.
Hits Dale. He'll steady up. Look to go down the wing.
Finds an option in
It's Blake Kelly.
Kelly.
Steady footy now.
Someone needs to man that guy up.
Slows it down.
Hits Luke
Finds
Cotalesa.
Cotalesa.
Great
Cotalessa's going
read.
to take a good mark there.
Could go through the middle
Toby
here.
Iberg leading out on the outside, looking for a switch option.
Come up
here.
the middle, there
Desi
we go.
Williams.
Goes
to
for a
Desi
run.
Williams.
Carlos
Finds-
Partington.
Goes to Toby Iberg. Carlos Partington tried to get to the feet.
Toby strong in the
Iberg
contest.
goes to ground, not quite.
Ball's loose.
Cotalesa's there, picks it up, time and space. Looks for an option in.
Hits Josh Bowen.
Josh Bowen, who'll go back now.
Little fella, but he manages to work his way around the field well for Caversham Suns.
Yeah, not quite stealing my goals this week, but you know.
He's confident. I don't know if those little legs will make the distance.
Oh, they will.
He's only 25 out.
I reckon a bit more. There
Josh
he
Bowen
goes.
now. It's on the boot, it looks not
Looks-
bad.
Drop
It's
short.
going to clear out the back, but not quite a goal. It's going to go through for a point. South Perth will look to the clearance out here. trying to find something, trying to claw themselves back into this game. Caversham dominating this quarter so far. South Perth play on.
Good kick, intercepted by Sam.
Weymouth brings it to floor. Spin
Cheeky little
move,
side
finds
step.
space, smothered there.
Up the line.
And that's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a Caversham
On
free
the full.
kick. About 55 out on the far flank.
Ned Rieger taking the kick. He's going to look for one of the many forwards on option. Sends it long. Carlos looks good. Takes a mark.
Not
Drops.
quite.
In dispute. South Perth picked it up.
Kelly
Kelly out
now,
the back.
Kelly now. Kelly kicks a goal.
Goals.
What's that? His third of the game so far into the first quarter.
Kelly finding his groove down in the forward line. Carlos bringing it to ground well. It's all going well for Caversham at the moment.
Yeah, it's all Caversham so far. South Perth had a good stint early, but couldn't quite hit the scoreboard like they wanted to. And Caversham have taken over from there. They've taken every opportunity they could, and they've converted that onto the scoreboard.
Eddie Naimunga comes back into the midfield.
League best and fairest. Did make a point in his speech about this game, hoping South Perth are ready.
Tap one by South Perth out the back. But
Eddie
Eddie picks
puts
it
it on the
up.
boot. Kelly behind. It's going to dribble out the back. Williams is there, not quite. Back to Eddie. Over the top, finds
Could go Kelly goal.
Awkward bounce. South Perth's Todd Hassett will clear the ball out.
Looks like he's found himself a bit of space on the wing.
Fine.
Goes for a kick, but Dale's going to cut it off.
Sutherland, not quite.
Bad bounce, but he's back.
Second and third effort. Takes him high there, not cold. Umpire ignores it.
And they might get a stoppage, but no, it's out.
I'll be honest, I thought he dived.
Nah. Still a high tackle in my books.
Ball goes up, out of
That's going
bounds
to go
on
out
the
of
full.
bounds. That's a Caversham free kick. South Perth desperate for a score here. Middleton's going to take it out. No option on the switch. Going to have to go down the line here. Unless he can find an option. Goes down the line.
Toby's up for a mark. Couldn't
Quite
hold.
hits the
drops.
deck. South Perth go the other way. Find an option inside. Spins around.
Smothered by Liam. Tackle. They'll get a stoppage here.
That'll go into the umpire's hands there. No prior.
Almost a goal there, but Liam Middleton always working hard, manages to smother it. Dale Sutherland, cheeky little tap, handball out.
And
Nice
Nyamunga
kick to
takes a
Eddie.
mark. Can't quite break the tackle. Finds an option in Kelly. Really smart handball there. Go the other way back into Nyamunga's hands. Nyamunga going to get tackled. Finds Cotalesa. Cotalesa making space. Handballs it over the top. Finds Iberg.
Too strong.
Puts it up. Gives it Desi Williams enough time to fly. Or not quite.
Caversham have all the numbers here working into the forward 50.
Williams
Blake
is
Kelly
there.
picks
Kelly
it up.
puts it up.
Good
puts it on the
shepherd.
boot and not quite.
Pushed it left. Could end up in a goal. Lucky.
Playing
Blake
direct
Kelly's
footy
missed.
here. Direct, quick football, Caversham. South Perth struggling early.
Finds a bit of space. Easy kick.
Finds an option in, is that Hassett?
Looking for someone here. Manning up well. Luke Cotalesa might get there.
Looks for Benjamin Law there.
Nice
Law's going to
mark.
go back. Looks for an option. Lucas Blair. Lucas Blair's going to take the mark here. Plays on. Puts it on the boot. Oh, not quite.
Dale Sutherland having a great game. Now running across the wing.
Dale puts it on the boot. Finds an option
Great
in
kick to
Cotalesa.
Luke
Great
Cotalesa.
kick. Iberg leaning back. Carlos got plenty of room.
Finds the
Ignores
middle
it.
and Chaz
Finds
Griselli.
Chaz.
He'll hold steady up.
Desi Williams.
Desi
Look at him
has a
go.
lead.
He's loose on the lead. Not
He goes
quite.
long. Out the back. Blake Kelly might be on. Carlos
Kelly finds
Karams.
Carlos,
Goals.
and that's a goal. Goal, Caversham.
Too dangerous.
Out the back there for Carlos Partington, the captain of the side.
Co-captain.
Co-captain with Liam Middleton.
Now they've pulled him off. He's a bit tired.
Pulling him off. Plenty of rotations going on today. First time I think Caversham have had a full side.
Could be
This
compared to Jeremy Cameron in the AFL.
But here comes Orb. Could be compared a little bit to Gary Ablett Sr. there, the way he plays his footy.
Possibly Lee Matthews.
Yeah, possibly. Bit of a mix of all three, I reckon, and Gary Ablett Jr. too.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be up there looking as favourite for best on ground. Casey now in the ruck. Taps it forward.
Toby Iberg.
Iberg tries to hit the feet.
Jack Ginnivan.
Brent Doyle, plenty of the footy so far. Oliver Cunningham drops the mark. Gets it to 13 in Charlie Thomas. Over the top. Finds an option. That's like a goal. South
Very
Perth hit
good goal.
the scoreboard for the first time in a while, and that's a goal.
Charlie Thomas, very tall man, but he can get around like a small boy, as you see there, linking up, setting up the goal.
And that's the response South Perth needed, just to put it back into this game. Waring goes back into the ruck here.
Very small ruckman, but he manages.
He's got a 40-inch vert.
He's got very good midfielders around him to support him. This is where South Perth can come back. Ball goes up.
Charlie Thomas, Ace Waring.
Ace
Charlie Thomas
Waring.
gets the better of it. Oliver Cunningham can't get to it.
Eddie comes
Nyamanga
well.
around the corner.
Cooper's on
Another
here.
clearance. Cooper Casey.
Out the
Not
back.
quite. Awkward
Bad
bounce. He's going to find 24 in Zachary Burrows.
Beautiful
Puts on
kick
the
in the
kick,
middle.
and that's
This
gonna-
might open it
Oh.
up. He's fumbled, but he's still got a
Oliver
lot of room.
Cunningham.
Runs into the forward 50. He has a shot,
Oh,
and
he
it's a
can't-
Barry Crocker.
Oh, no.
Touched.
Touched.
Almost got the bounce.
It's a good bounce in the favour of South Perth there, but touched. Middleton taking the kick in here. Trying to find an
Caversham.
option. Sam Weymouth's on. Plenty of room. Doesn't quite give it.
They need to find a way to stop this momentum
Looks
coming
for the
from
long
South
option.
Perth. Charlie Thomas,
With the
tallest
fly,
man
can't
up.
quite.
Ned Rieger, good crumbs. Desi
Sends it down
Williams
the
on the
wing.
wing.
Williams is on. What can he do?
Keeps it in.
They
Drops the
compare it-
ball. Great pickup. Great tackle. Ned Rieger holds the ball. Cheeky sidestep to Desi. Could be a
Desi
link up here,
pops
but
it up.
Coop.
Gives it in
Baseline.
the direction of Orb.
Here's
This is
Ollie Pop.
dangerous territory for Orb.
You don't want Ollie Pop. Oh,
Oh, and a high tackle. That's unlucky for Ollie.
really dangerous for South Perth. You don't want
Yeah.
him getting the ball in his hands
They got
by
saved
himself.
there. They got saved there.
South Perth, good link
Finds an
up.
option. Not quite. Out the back now. Finds an option.
Good
Socks it
little
over the
toe.
top to 17.
They could be gone here. Turco. Good run off Turco. Strong man in
Nyamunga's going to
defence.
find it out the back. Puts it on the hands.
Ace
looks for an
Waring's
option.
going to try come. Couldn't get the tackle.
Codlesser can't quite get the knock on.
Seems
Charlie
to be
Thomas
no
gets it again.
Caversham.
He's had plenty of the footy today. Puts it forward in the direction of Sutherland.
Turco puts the
No,
Jets
Pearce.
on.
Here
Could he
goes
come
Jack
back?
Turco.
Good body. And
Jack
he's
Turco
out.
flicks over the top. What a handball.
Chaz Griselli.
Chaz
kick
puts it on the
long.
boot now. They have 3 options.
Tony
Caversham got numbers
Caversham
back.
plays.
Luke Codlesser's
Ned
there.
Rieger wants it.
He wants
He
it.
might be closed down. He
Where's
plays
Orb?
on.
Where's Orb?
Luke Codlesser.
In the
Pops up.
direction of Ollie. Oh, not quite over the back. It spills.
Ollie Pop would be disappointed with that. He wants good kicks coming to him.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with Ollie there. The effort was there.
Effort is always there
Skills
from
just-
Ollie Pop.
Didn't quite allow him to get that mark.
South Perth have a stoppage, but Caversham are strong down low. Josh
Flicks it at
takes
the
a
top.
back.
And he's kicked it.
Goal from the boundary.
Goal! Bowen goals. That's his second of the game.
Great little crumbing. That's where his little man.
That's a siren for the first quarter there.
Good first quarter from both teams.
44-9. Caversham have the advantage after the first. A dominant display in the first quarter here.
Scoreboard shows Caversham have taken off a bit, but South Perth is still in this. They're getting a little bit momentum ahead of them, but stopped by Josh Bowen there, just sneaking a little cheeky goal on the siren.
Yeah, great display there from Blake Kelly. Led from the front there in that quarter. Carlos Partington with the 1, Josh Bowen with the 2. Still yet to see a huge impact from Orr, but we know it's coming.
Good turn up from the crowd today.
Yeah,
Caversham bringing in a lot of supporters.
beautiful day here out at Manning with a nice grandstand. Filled to capacity.
Could be compared to the MCG on a day like this.
Yeah. How many are here? 30, 40,000?
Could do.
Would go close. We'll be back in a few minutes. Quarter time break now.